How's it going, guys? So we're back. I want to talk about a few things about owning a BMW. Now, anybody can own a BMW. The question I get all the time is, can you maintain that BMW? Can you buy, especially I'm going to say on like a 2006 and up, once you get to the N52 engines, once you get to E60 chassis, once you get to E90, even a 2002 7 Series. From that point up, the whole world of BMW has changed dramatically. And I know what you're saying. I know what you're thinking. Nathan, how do you know? Well, I know. So what the situation is, once you get especially to this piece of junk behind me, you can no longer only be a mechanic. At that point in time, you have to be almost a software engineer, almost a computer programmer to be able to find, get, and use successfully the software. I'm talking about programs like ISTA-P, ISTA-D, or ISTA Plus as they call now, WinKFP. The Dr. Genie stuff isn't too difficult. NCS Expert can be very difficult. Everybody thinks they have a grasp on that. They don't. I'm telling you right now, they don't. So what's going to happen? You're saying, Nathan, you tell me all the time, say, hey man, I want to go buy this. I just had somebody yesterday, a 2009 X5 with a 3.0 with an N52 engine. And they say, well, I want to, my old lady wants this. My girlfriend wants this. And is it going to be reliable? And this particular one had 120,000 miles on it. And my good friend Richard is telling me, he's probably watching this. So I'll explain to you exactly in this video, Richard, why not to buy that. 120,000 miles. So it's due for a water pump. It's overdue if it hasn't been done. It's due for control arms. Due for a whole bunch of stuff. To make a long story short, it's probably never been updated. You have to do the updates to it. If that has anything disabled on it, I had one here a while back, the sunroof was disabled. You cannot re-enable that without ISTA-D. No scanner is going to do that. I have all the scanners. Nothing will do that. There's so much. You're going to go along until you have a problem with the module, and then you're in trouble. Then either you have to drag it to my house, which Richard's pretty close, but most of you guys are 3,000 miles away from me. I don't want to work on everybody's stuff anymore. I'm getting too old for that stuff. I just want to kind of make videos and do all that nonsense and do what I want. I'll do what I want, I know, right? But anyhow, that's the situation. Once you have a module, you're going to the dealer. How much money do you make a year? Let's say you make $50,000 a year. I think the average rate of pay for United States is what, $24,000 to $30,000 a year. Let's say you make 50. Okay, I'll just explain to you real quickly. This car was a little rougher shape than usual, but you can find one like this on Craigslist for I had like $1,700 in the trade on this. I currently have almost $8,000 in it just in parts. Just in parts. That's me finding good deals on fairly good quality parts. Not China, but not OEM. A lot of Febby Bilstein stuffs on it, and so forth. That much money in it. Now just think if you had to take that to a shop and pay somebody to do that. I don't even know. You'd have $25,000, $30,000 in it, and stuff still breaks in this thing every day. Just the way it is. So, can you own one of these cars, a newer one of these BMWs? Yes, you can. Sure you can. Should you? Well, that all depends on you. If you're extremely mechanically minded, you think you can handle it, I'm sorry. I'll say it. You probably can't. The mechanical part of it, yeah. Once you have to reprogram stuff, there's nothing to help you out there. Nobody's going to help you out there. You're going to be screwed. And some of that does go on BMW for doing that to these cars. The whole angle of that was to try to keep your average mechanic from working on it. You say, but Nathan, I have an indie mechanic. My Indy's going to fix it. I have a great Indy. He's going to fix it. So I bet I would bet you $1,000 right now your Indy does not have Insta-D or Insta-P or 1KFP. And if they do, can they use it good enough to actually fix your car? Can they do not only coding, but with NCS, but programming with 1KFP? If you ever have water in the ECU, you seen what kind of nightmare that was. You guys all seen what that was. That was a very expensive, crazy nightmare for this car, and that's a common problem on a lot of BMWs. So that's it, guys. That's my take on it. I hope that helps. I hope it saves somebody's ass on one of these cars, and you don't have to go into bankruptcy making 50 grand a year just because you bought one of these cars. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.